Yo, Sauce, what's poppin', bro? How's it going, man? Yo, Sauce, what's poppin', bro? Everything's going right. Everything's working. That's good. All right, let's get this started here. Yeah. Man, EW, what's poppin', bro? Yo, man, them Biggie felines are fire, bro. And I didn't even know he had two collabs. We're gonna talk about it. He has two pairs, man. I only saw the khaki pair, and now there's a white one. And they have the whole Biggie and Fila collab is fire, yo. You know? And that just shows, man, again, to what I've been saying, that if we go old school for real, a lot of people can make fun of Fila right now, but yo, Fila used to be popping, man. You know? People don't believe it, but Fila was popping, man. But let's get into it. And give me 1 sec. Gotta do the usual, y'all know. Come on, bro. But again, it's open session. If anybody want to come in, talk about anything, the link is gonna be right there. Ta-da! But man, them felines. And I'm not a big fan of the feline tennis, but those look nice, man. There's only one tennis I want to, and that's the Mayor Jones. They look so clean. What else? Oh yeah, I'm slipping, yo. Hey, yo, I'm slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up. Man, I made me some homemade chili today. That was so fire, man. Kind of got the itis. Yo, King, what's popping, bro? It's been a minute, bro. Where you been? You good, man? Everything okay over there, bro? I know my boy Tamia for Life got them felines, though. The biggies. He showed me them, yo. He went for the whole set, yo. That thing, man. Telling you, your boy had the budget. He would go for it ASAP. So, all right, I'm gonna show y'all right now. I mean, I would go on the screen, but right now, like I said, I got kind of the itis. And I would show y'all on full screen, but I'll just show y'all right here. This is like the whole thing, which is fire. You know, listen, I respect Biggie. You know, he gave a lot of respect for big guys like me. You know, and we could put Biggie as part of 7X Squad, bro. You know what I mean? But like, it's so dope. Like the whole article is fire. Y'all go check it out yourselves. That's the shirt they retroed. They brought that shirt back that he was rocking back in the day. Oh Lord. Here's the whole set. Bro, all of it was fire. I love the shirts. But sad part is they did not make those shirts big and tall. I'm like, how are you? That's my rant. It's gonna be a little rant. No way. Well, bro. Hey man, yo, everybody, pray for King, King ABC. Man, yo, you're not prayers, bro. Hoping everything goes okay over there, yo. Cause floods ain't no joke, man. They could start bringing some crazy stuff, bro. You know what I mean? Floods ain't no joke, man. But again, like I said, man, that Biggie collab was slept on. I think you can still go get some of the stuff. I know the khaki ones are starting to start. Look at that. That's how it's gonna come, y'all. In that box. Them blue ones are clean for the summer, bro. With that shirt, man. No, they sold out. They sold out of the shoes. Well, the shirts are still there, but the shirts are selling out like crazy too. See, man, that's the shirt he wore. Yo, Willie, what's popping, bro? What yo, bro? What are you talking? But I like that khaki John too, though. That color blocking is just fire, yeah. And I guess they sold out of the biggies, bruh. Damn. They sold out. So if you didn't get them, like I told y'all that the other day on Monday, get them. I sent it to some people. Um, bro, they're gone. No more sizes. Well, at least in the khakis. No joke. I would have got both of them because they were only $90. Them biggies were only $90. You know what I mean? Yeah, the shoes are gone too. Even are the visors gone? No, the visors still there. Visors are probably gonna sit. Damn, bruh. But you know what? I'm happy. It's exposure for Feli. You know, yeah, the blue ones are gone too. The white and blue jump. That's the white and blue ones. Look at them jump. Nothing too special with the outside, but it's just a clean sneaker. But just a box and an insole, and has a portrait in the tongue of Biggie. I wonder what that insole says, yo. You gotta ask Tamia, yo. He was dope. I ain't gonna lie, but to me, and a lot of people hate on me, for saying it. But to me, he's not in my top five. He's in my top 10, but not my top five. You know what I mean? That's just in my opinion. I think Big Pun was better than Biggie. That's just in my opinion. Just Biggie was taken too quick for us. Like way quicker than Biggie. Both of them were taken too quick. Because we don't know what Biggie could end up being. Like, we don't know what Tupac could have done. To me, I think Tupac would have gone Hollywood. I think he would have done Ice Cube, like an Ice Cube. He would have left the whole rap crap. Top five? I don't put them in numbers, but like in numerical because it switches, depends on how I feel. But my top five, Big Pun is in it, Pac's in it. I know people aren't gonna hate me for this one, and I know he's a crackhead, but DMX. And these are solo rappers, not no group rappers. Oh Lord, I always get stuck on these two, on the last two of the top fives, because it always switches. I would have to say Eminem, and man, this one's always the hard part. It's man, y'all gonna have to come back with that one, yo. He is a crackhead, bro. Unfortunately, man. See, somebody that I could listen to a lot. That's what I take, that I could just zone out to. And on a fifth one, it's always hard for me because it is between Biggie and somebody else, you know, and it's always between Biggie. Oh man, it's three. It's Biggie, um, Dre, I'm sorry, I have no new age people. Sorry. Um, man, that's hard, man. Let's just put Biggie there in the five. Then he'll be in my top five. Then I'll retract my statement. He'll be in my top five, but he will be not in the top three. Because to me, you could put Eminem up there. You know what I mean? I mean, and there's this one, but y'all might not know, and that's NF. He is kind of like, a lot of people call him the bootleg Eminem, and I can see where it comes from because they do sound similar, but it's not. But let's put y'all put y'all top fives. I want to know y'all top fives. Oh man, I should bring out all my rapper sneakers, like rapper influence sneakers. But I shown all the Ewings. It's mostly Ewings. Y'all know that. There's one feat I need them to do. Pun. Most Def. That is another one too. He just, his flow. Him and Common are like always up there, yo. Jada. It's something about Jada that makes me laugh a lot, especially that whatever that laugh he does. Yo, it just I can never take him serious because he makes me laugh. But he's a good rapper. I ain't gonna lie. Kendrick would be a good one from the new age that I could probably boost up in my top tens, but not top five, bro, of all time. Nas is another one. G Fish, shout outs to G Fish, yo, bro. That's another one right there. That's the thing. That's the thing. Like '90s rap, bro. It's just too hard, bro. Busta's another one, bro. Do y'all see any man? We can't. It's hard for me. You know what I mean? Hey, did anybody watch the Busta Rhymes versus Busta Rhymes versus Busta Rhymes? Swiss Beats versus Timberland? That was lit, yo. To me, it was better than Ludacris versus Nelly. I'm sorry, like I like them, but I only like them for like, you know, jamming, you know. Oh, what happened now? Oh, look, my cousin just hit me up. My cousin just hit me up right now about the Biggie felines, yeah. Everybody, I'm telling you, a lot of people slept on it, but I knew they were gonna sell out by the end of this week, but they sold out pretty quick. I give you that, but to me, I always see Jada Kiss as part of the Locks, bro. He did good in solo, but he just is, him and the Locks just kill it, bro. So I always put him in the groups. You feel me? Yeah, bro. Nas, man, Nas. I would have to bump him up there too. That's why in a five area there would be a group. I mean, it would be like a bunch because they all deserve it, to be up there, Okay, I guess I could bump down a DMX and put Nas up there. So Nas, Biggie, Pun, and Pac. Those are my top 5. There you go. Let's solidify it there. Mobb Deep is, to me, is a group, bro. It's two people or more. No group, bro. To me, bro, they sold out, my dude. Which ones did you get? Did you get the khaki ones or the white ones, bro? They sold out, my guy. Shout out to my nephew too. He got all his sneakers in that he bought. I'm happy. Him and the wife here are happy with the pickups I got them. So, I was going crazy because, man, they did the same thing to me. Got the sauce. They returned all the money, and then they canceled one, so I got him another pair. I still have the money here, man. I can't touch it. I need him to take it out. If not, tell me it's free. The khaki ones are fire, but those white ones too, bro. I would have got the whole packet if it was my size. But the shirt was only up to 2X, which sucks. I'm literally a true 4X. This is a 4X here. This shirt is a 4X, and y'all can see it's still a little loose. Depending on the material too. This is a light material. They're gonna take it. What do you mean? They're gone. They're gone, Tamia. Mike, they're gone, bro. Snoop Dogg and Method Man are overrated. I agree with you, but because they were more commercial, bro. But if you talk about old meth, like Wu-Tang meth, like old meth before he started going on his own for real, when he started doing the whole thing with, but I'm talking about like Method Man from the Mary J. Blige back. Oh man, he was the best. But Method Man, yeah, he's commercialized, bro. But he's still fire, bro. He's still fire, bro. Snoop Dogg, he's just like, I just want to be cool with him, bro. You know what I mean? Like Snoop, I just want to chill with him and smoke. If I was to go back to smoking, and just smoke and chill, and I know we will have a lit conversation. It'll just be giggles like crazy. You know what I mean? But he could also, he got good taste in music. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna bring out something that I think I showed once, but I need him to retro these, but in better materials. Remember, this week, I'm gonna try to do the whole Feli thing. Bring out some Feli, especially since we're talking about right now. Feli 2 is these bad boys. I need them to redo these, but do it better. Like, I do not like what's going on with that midsole. It's starting to like lighten more every year. They need to make that midsole black or make it like more similar to this red. The suede. I love the bottom sole of these. Y'all see the speckling on that joint? Very dope. Comfortable sneaker, too. Y'all can see I love red sneakers, yo. Yo, y'all want, I'm going to just... There's a story. So, one day I used to have the Red October foams, right? Beanie Sig was another one. Another crackhead right there. Big Perm, what's popping, bro? Oh, Lord. Hey, Perm, none of that here, bro. None of that here, bro. Please, everybody just, But anyways, bro, like, okay, so going back to what I was saying, so I had a nice dope fit. I had a nice red hat. It was a red Nationals hat, but it was black and red. I had a red tee, black denims, and my Red October phones when I used to have them. Drop the link. Yeah, no problem, bro. So I was rocking that, and the waitress at Ruby Tuesdays before they closed down. The best Ruby Tuesdays we had here. Before it closed down, we went like literally a week before they closed down, and she came and asked me, "I got a quick question." We got G-Fish in the house.
What up?
So hold on, G-Fish. Let me finish saying the story, bro, because it's hilarious. And I love all red sneakers. So she came and asked me, "Hey, I got a quick question. I don't want, not to bother you, and I don't want to be rude, but are you part of the Bloods?" I'm like, oh Lord. She did not just say that just because I was wearing basically all red, yo. I was laughing. I was like, nah, ma'am, I'm not a Blood, yo. I just love red. I never got that before. I've worn blue, and even when I hung out with my boys that were Crips and everything, I've hung out. I have boys that are Crips. I have boys that are Bloods. I have everything, But that was just a funny story, yo. What's up, G-Fish? What's popping, bro?
Nah, man. I just jump up here to basically to explain why am I saying Snoop Dogg and Method Man is overrated. Now, Snoop is fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, he the OG and shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you break down his solo albums, how many is Snoop Dogg? And it's a coastal thing too. Like, maybe some of the things that I'm looking for in the album might be different than somebody that's on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about from my perspective. Snoop is not a whack artist at all.
No, he's not.
But all right, now take Doggy Style, which is a classic fucking album. Like, if you go back, like, I don't think people understand, like, in the times that we were young, we were listening to it, how dope that shit is. If you go back and listen, like, really listen to what he's saying in that album right now, that shit'll blow your mind. Now, what I'm saying about that is take Doggy Style out of his catalog. What do you have left?
That's so messed up. And nothing really. I think Doggy Style literally was the best album ever.
The Pharrell album, the one he did with Pharrell was all right, but name the other album. And some people say Blue Carpet Treatment. I haven't listened to that, but
Blue Carpet Treatment is not bad either. But when you think about Snoop Dogg, it's Doggy Style, bro.
But Dogfather, the sophomore album was trash. But when I did my research on it, most of them beats that was on All Eyes on Me, the Tupac album, them shits was supposed to be on the Dogfather album. Like, most of the hits that Pac had.
True, but that was his best song though on that album though, bro. And I think, dude, that was on Dogfather, right? Murder Was a Case. That was on Dogfather, wasn't it?
No, I'm reading the comment. Longevity doesn't have anything to do with it. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not hating on Snoop, and I'm not saying I don't like Snoop. We put Snoop on a pedestal because he's more he's the rapper that's the most noticeable out of everybody. He can go anywhere in the world and motherfuckers know who he is. But we're talking about you got to decipher that. Take all that out of the equation and let's go off a body of work.
The Chronic was pretty much all him. That was basically the intro of him. That's basically Dre bringing him into the industry, Of course, and Dre is like, Dre was more like Kanye, Dre was like, basically, he wasn't a real rapper. He was more like, when Timbaland brought out his album, and it was mostly him doing features, and that's the thing that a lot of people understand.
But that has nothing. But see, He didn't listen to what I said. Take
Uh,
out Doggy Style. So that means the Chronic was before Doggy Style. So take out Doggy Style and the Chronic. What do you have left?
my uncle that's funny as heck, and he smokes weed, and you just want
That
to
has
chill and
nothing to
no, but
do
that's
with
what I'm
music.
saying. I know
Nothing to
that's what
do
I'm
with
saying.
music.
Like he has good. Like what I like about Snoop is Snoop has that chill, laid back type of rap. You know what I mean? Like anything most of his music that he's done after Doggy Style, after um, Dog Dogfather, after those albums, if you look at all his albums, they were either almost like party mixes or like chill music that you. Well, if you're in the West Coast, you're driving down in a lowrider, with your drop top, and if you're in the East Coast, you're driving a nice whip on some dope rims, with a nice system on,
That
and
has
you
nothing to
just,
do with
you know,
music. That has nothing to do
no,
with
that's what I'm
music and
saying.
lyrical ability. Now, Perm is getting mad because he's thinking that I'm dissing him and I'm not. I'm critiquing it. Think about it. Now when I say meth, right? Those are the two names. When you say they
Perm,
overrated,
get in here, bro.
everybody come at you and be like, what are you talking about? Method Man. After his first album, what does Method Man have after that?
I don't know, bro. To be
You'll
honest
listen
with you,
to you'll,
like I said,
you'll
with
listen to Red
me,
and Meth. You'll
yeah,
listen
that's
to
the
Red
thing.
and Meth when you listen to the other albums that Method Man put out. You'll listen to Method Man with the Wu
But that's
Tang before you pick up a Method Man solo CD. That's what I'm talking about. And when you pick up Jay-Z catalog, it's is a whole bunch of shit in his catalog.
the only reason I don't put Jay-Z on top like this is to me, I don't know. He was he was good. I put him up there. Like he was good. He was a dope rapper, and he did a lot of he had a lot of good hits. But to me, he doesn't compare to any of these other guys to me, this is just my opinion. To
Yeah.
the guys that I was talking about. You know what I mean? It's just like with Biggie. A lot of people will put Biggie in the top two, and I can't, just because to me Biggie was more of how do I say, he was doing a stereotypical uh gangster, you know what I mean? Basically the gangster that was all about money and hoes, and even though he does have some songs, don't get me wrong, where he talks the truth about what truly happens in the hood, and how people in the hood live, and life in the hood in general. And I don't know, bro. It's just, to me, I'll tell you this. I can only listen to 3 songs back to back with him. What's popping on Gucci? Um, we can't put Redman in this. And I don't think I could put Redman even in the top 20, bro. He's a goofball rapper to me, which is not bad. Being a goofball rapper is not bad, It's just he makes me laugh, you know. But I'll put him with like Jadakiss. Like to me, like I said, Jadakiss, he had a good solo career, but to me, I prefer Jadakiss when he was with the Locks. You know what I mean? Like the chemistry that the Locks and Jadakiss have is just dope. It's the same thing with Redman and Method Man. And that chemistry they have is just, when they come together, it's crazy. As a duo, they're lit. But I don't know, man. Snoop, to me, like I said, yeah, you're right in a way. Like to me, his favorite album that I could listen to all day is Doggy Style, you know. And then the Pharrell one, here and there. But
I'll be back. I gotta get my charger real
I
quick.
don't know. No problem. Yeah, I've been the best. Damn. bro. It's not. It's okay. So okay, got the sauce. What I'm saying, to me, he makes me laugh. Don't get me wrong. He has some some dope lyrics and some nice flows, but I don't know, when I hear him, he just makes me laugh, bro. I don't know what it is, but I'm not saying he's bad, but to me, I don't know. It's hard to explain. But yeah, man, nah, yeah, the rapper collabs right now, they're dope, and I love that Feli did theirs um with with Biggie. Now they need to do a Pac one. That'd be fire with the Grand Hill twos. You know.
All right,
If we
I'm
talk
back.
about albums, a lot of rappers are trash. I mean, that's it. I mean, I can see where you're coming at, Perm. There are some that have albums that are only like have 3 hits, and you know, but to me, I love that they're doing that, and I love that a lot of, and I guess we can give it to Kanye for that a little bit too, that credit, and I hate giving him credit because it's getting annoying now that he supposed to be a billionaire. But this sneaker needs to release. Again, this is the varsity one without the patent leather. I love that they did this. I actually like this one a lot. And that's just nubuck all around instead of the patent leather, which is dope. For those who don't like patent leather, basically they did one without patent leather. Has a little bit still, you know, here and there. But this sneaker, you know, he wore 2 Felis. He wore this one and he wore the other one, which the inside right here was white. You know? And I want those to release with him, not this one. They could do this one too. Do it in a double pack, but then 2 white sneakers, you know. But they need to bring the other one back. I forget which one it was, but it was all white inside of here instead of the blue in the background of the logo. And oh man, let me see. Let me put it up. See if I can find it, y'all.
All right, I'm caught up. I was sitting there. I'm catching up. You talking about people got blinders and all that type of shit, right? But you got an opinion, but I got an opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
If you listen to, I'm responding to what Prime said. If you listen, I didn't say that Snoop Dogg was garbage. I'm saying how people build force fields around artists that they love and won't break it down. Like Nas is one of my favorite artists. All right, but how many classic albums did Nas have? Nas is up there, but he dropped a lot of duds too in his career. That's what I'm saying.
But to me, I think he was forced. That's why, by labels. Like, you know what I mean? The label's like, yo, we need you to pop out an album now. And then to me, I think Nas is not that type of rapper where you can push him to do it. Not, he's gonna do an okay job. It ain't gonna be a fire job. But if you give him that man, look what he did, yo. You fire him up. He's like, all right, I'm gonna come back and get you. It took him a bit, but he knocked out Jay-Z with 1 hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We're talking about albums. Everybody's bringing everything else up. So now they just said, is DMX overrated? DMX at least has 3 to 4 albums that are classic. At least. Now I just asked you how many, and I said it might be a coastal thing. You just said, what's Perm said, the last meal. Like, I tuned out after fucking Doggy Style. Like, I listened to the other shit I wasn't feeling. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got an opinion, which is cool. it's good to debate. If everybody should be boring.
Yeah, and the thing is, but this is the thing. Everybody's gonna have a different flavor, different opinion. You know what I mean? I mean, they would have some will have similar, but I don't think there's gonna be anybody that would have the same exact top 5. You feel me? Like it would make no sense. We're not, huh?
No,
we're not robots, yo. So like, come on, man.
Take out his classic. You went back and said something about Chronic. Like, you didn't listen to nothing I just said. And
if y'all want to debate this, y'all could come in here instead of typing, yo. There's a link right there, yo. This is a good debate because it's good to know what everybody feels. Right now, my bad. They did have a Tupac. Sorry to cut, but they did have a Tupac feline, and I did not know that.
When did the Tupac feline come out?
I have no idea, but it's right here, bro. All eyes on me.
Yeah. And don't get it twisted. I fuck with West Coast music and artists. I'm on the East. You know how much flack that I got caught that people be like, "Why you listening to this?"
Yeah, I feel you, bro. A lot of people were mad at me because I had more what's it called? I had more Tupac albums than Biggie albums, but I told him I like Tupac more. He appeals to me a little bit more than what's it called? Oh, here you go. Sorry to cut you, bro, but here's the feel I was talking about, y'all.
Okay,
that's the Tupac one. That's the one he wore, and I want him to release that one with like something with him, in mind, like they did with Biggie. But anyway, going back to that, like, bro, talking about that, because living in the DMV area, there's a lot of mixtures of cultures, bro. We have a lot of people who come work in DC because, like from the West Coast, because either get transferred from the West Coast to come work down here, or even I know some people who are running from the West Coast to come to East Coast to start a whole new life because they've done some stupid stuff over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, though I didn't have no Jerry Curl, no Raiders cap, but I listened the West Coast artists that I did listen to. I did listen to Death Row. I did listen to the Dog Pound. Warren G, the Loonies, Exhibit.
Yo, one of my favorite, and he's underrated in my opinion, is T-Mac. I mean, not T-Mac, Mac 10. My bad.
Cool.
I was just looking at the T-Macs right now. Yeah. They were just showing them. Mac 10 was pretty dope. But again, it's so hard. There were so many good rappers back then. That's like trying when doing my top 5 or top 10 NBA players. It's always hard because my favorite players are from the 90s. Early 90s to late 2000s. Early 2000s. So it's like it's hard because there were so many good players at that moment. You know what I mean? You start thinking, you're like, oh damn, this dude was good too. Oh damn, bro, there was so many rappers back then. Now,
and I forgot Raz Cass.
We're talking about rappers right now, bro, because we were just I came in talking about Biggie's Feli collab, and it's sold out like within a day, and it's a Feli, so that's dope. We're talking about top 5 rappers, bro.
You ever listen to Raz Cass?
Who? You said
Raz Cass.
Sounds familiar, bro.
Yeah, Raz Cass.
Sounds familiar. I think a lot of people would say that the rap game has always been oversaturated. And yeah, I could kind of say yes, but the thing is, the rap game has so many different elements to it. You got your gangster rap, you got your club rap, you got you got your all different styles of rap. So, man, it's just hard, bro. It's just hard. You know what I mean? Like,
But that Warren G, that G Funk joint was crazy when it came out. Warren G
oh,
at one point had the streets hitting,
bro, Warren G is another legend.
and he was like the only West Coast artist. He was the only West Coast artist that was on Def Jam holding his own by himself.
Nature of a threat.
Name top
That's kind of
3
nice.
rap groups. What's your top 3 rap group?
Top 3 rap groups. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. All right, top 3 rap groups, bro. And it's gonna have to be Bone Thugs, Wu-Tang. The third one is always so iffy with me because I like the Locks. There's a lot of other different groups, but man,
Capone and Noriega.
Capone and Noriega is another one, man. And then you can put. There's so many
Dog Pound.
Dog Pound is another one.
Then he put Tribe, yeah.
Yeah. The Rough Riders, that was another group.
Yo, what's Planet Asia? Planet Asia Too Short. That hold up. Mac Dre.
CNN. Yeah, man. It's always hard when it comes to the Outkast. Another one. You see what I'm saying? Outkast, another. You know what? I would say Outkast. There you go. My top 3 right there. Bone Thugs, Wu-Tang, and Outkast. I used to listen to so much Outkast, bro. I went through 3 CDs of Outkast. Well, let's just say I like doubled up and tripled up on Outkast CDs, yo.
It's kind of hard for me, man. My shit was switched because I was listening to heavy Bone Thugs, Capone and Noriega, and Mobb Deep.
See, Mobb Deep. See, you're bringing out Mobb Deep too. Yo, it's
nobody. Ain't none of y'all typing in. Nobody put in State Property or Dipset or G Unit.
Now G Unit, I'm kind of biased because I don't like 50.
What?
Yeah, I don't like 50. I had a personal issue with it. Nah, I had a personal issue with it, bro. Let's just say he got lucky because he had people around him, bro.
And at that time, nobody said Terror Squad. Nobody said Terror Squad.
Yeah. I mean, I put pun. Well, Terror Squad was a good group, bro. I can't put. They were a good group.
All right, let me ask you this: What's Fat Joe's best album?
I don't know. I don't think to me he doesn't. I can't say that he had a best album in my opinion. I'm sorry.
Well, you ain't fuck with Don Carter either.
I never bought an album, or I never even burned an album. I took a couple of his hits. You know, obviously you gotta give it to Lean Back. That's just his. You think of Fat Joe, that's Fat Joe, you know. And then he had a couple other hits, but albums, bro, that I can actually listen to. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, I know who Too Short is.
Too Short is dope.
No, he was asking me. I don't know who. Do I know who Too Short is? Yeah, I know who Too Short is. He killed that song on the Biggie album too. On the Life After Death with the Pimps and Hoes. His verse was crazy.
DJ Quit. That's another one. Yeah. Bro, it's just too hard. Like if we go pause, you know, But it's just
Oh,
when we
I
go
got,
to
I got
rap or
another one.
what?
A prime partner is Sam Snead. He was dope. I think you've been to recognize, and I didn't know he made Sam Snead was like most slept on. If you go on a lot of East Coast artists, like even Capone and Noriega, if you look at who made the beats, Sam Snead made a whole lot of beats that East Coast rappers was using. If you look at the beat credits.
True.
Chilltown saying, "What? Hold on. What are what are what are we talking top three, and what is it based off of?
Just a group.
Based
Top 3 groups, bro. Rap or hip hop group, I guess you could say.
No, I think he's probably saying like, all right, 6 or more, or 3, or duels.
Oh, it's hard though. You can't do that though. Because let's be honest, there was not that many big groups. And then
I don't know. Wu-Tang was big. State Property was big.
Wu-Tang was huge. Wu-Tang wasn't just big.
Dipset had more than 3.
Yeah, Dipset had about what 6? No,
Damn,
7.
he
I
bought a
think.
football squad. Shit, I forgot about them.
Damn. What is it? D42. What is it? What are those guys called? D4L2, whatever. Yo, there was so many. Oh my goodness. Bro, y'all, there's another one where CeeLo was in. The group that CeeLo was in.
Goody Mob.
The Goody Mob.
The Dungeon Family.
There was so many. Back in the days, there was so much music that it was so lit that you couldn't get bored of rap, you know? Now, unfortunately, I hate to say it, some of them have some fire beats and fire, but after a while, you start listening. You know, me being, I guess you could call me an old head, whatever. Me listening, I start listening. And when I start listening, I feel stupid with some of these songs. They're like, what the heck are they talking about? And I just take it off and I go start listening to other type of music, you know? I'll be honest with you, right now, I'm listening to more Spanish music than I have been listening to hip. I used to be, man, if y'all saw my CD that I brought out, my CD case, all of it was either dance hall or hip hop. You know what I mean? And now it's more like Caribbean music than rap, like new rap. I'll go back to listen to some Bone, and obviously, because Bone to me, there's something. I just remember Bone from a lot of pause.
E1 brought up UGK. We forgot about UGK. Swishahouse.
Oh my God, bro! You're bringing back some people.
Brand Nubian. De La Soul.
De La Soul. And bringing it up for the big guys, the fat boys. The Beastie Boys. We cannot discredit the little white boys, the little white Jews.
I'm sleep.
The Beastie Boys, bro.
I'm sleep, bro. I could never get into them. Like they not whack, but that's just want my cup of tea. They not whack.
But when people would put it, I wouldn't mind. But did I actually bought an album? I didn't have an album. I'm gonna lie to y'all. But Beastie Boys were out there. You know what I mean? The Ghetto Boys. Oh Lord, yo. People are bringing up some. Oh man.
D12 was
D12, that's what it was. Not D40. D12. Yo, Yin Yang Twins. For all the club people, Yin Yang Twins, they did a lot of club hits, you know? Who else, man? Wasn't there a group called D with that dude in it? He's from Atlanta too. Atlanta was popping for a while, yo.
And to me, I feel like you clowning now. If you don't get Vanilla Ice the bud straight like that, out this bitch.
Look, listen, you gotta kind of give it because he. I can't take it serious, bro. But I'm trying
Man,
to make
I'm
it
gonna
good.
get him 2 songs, Ice Baby and that Rap Ninja shit, cause of Ninja Turtle shit when he was young.
Hey,
That's
you
it.
go
That rest of that
the
shit,
hot,
you can get the fuck straight like that out of here.
the hot boys.
I'm trying. Yeah, we missed
Yeah,
the Hot Boy. I feel like we missing somebody else. I just can't put my finger on it. We ain't say
there's
well.
that dude from Atlanta that was popping big time. They did like dirty music, like dirty rap. Um, is it D4L? No, 50. No, that's the 504 boys. I don't think it's the 504 boys. Is that talking about the 504 boys? No. Oh my goodness, I forgot. They brought it. They retroed their shirt not too long ago. They had a bunch of skulls, green skulls. Does
Yeah,
anybody know what I'm talking
young
about? Huh?
Bloods. Somebody put in
It-
Young Blood,
That's
Saint
another one.
Lunatic, Pimp Squad Click.
Jesus, man, it's true. But there was so much.
Shit.
Even like now, like at least before they had different names. The thing that gets
Saw
3-6 Mafia. There you go.
Yeah, that's all I'm about to say. Saw it. I don't know why the fuck we forgot to even bring 3-6 up.
Bro, 3-6 Mafia was popping like crazy, bro. Juicy J with the green skull shirt. Yes, there you go. Thank you, guys. The sauce, bruh. No limit. Uh,
He said hell no, G Fish, he was right. What was I right about on the first time?
oh, which one?
No, I was talking to Perm. Slum Village.
Bro, I'm telling you, there's so much, bro.
Damn, what was
D4L
the
was
name
in.
of that group? What was the name of the group that had it was Fabulous, Paul Kane, and Joe Buttons. They were a group when they first came out under DJ Clue.
I didn't start listening to Fab or them till I didn't know nothing about Fab until he went solo. I know he was in a group, but I don't remember the group's name. So I don't. To be honest with you, I don't remember. Does anybody know? Man, what's another one, bro? Well, if you're from the DMV area, Junkyard Boys. But then we had Go-Go here, so
The Clips,
yeah, the clips were dope, yo. The
Griselda's
brothers,
when I'm listening to now though.
huh?
I said right now I'm listening to Griselda. West Side Gun.
When you talk about Griselda, I just think about Griselda Blanco, bro.
Nah, I'm talking. It's a group. It's West Side Gun and Conway the Machine and Benny the Butcher that Eminem signed, and then now they under
Ram,
Rock Nation.
Murder Squad, South Central Cartel. Yeah, I remember them.
Damn, Death Squad.
Death Squad.
Sure, you that motherfucker. I forgot about them, man. El Nino.
Bruh.
Don't be hating on West Side Gun. Got the sauce. Raekwon already gave him the cosign.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that. You know what's another rapper low key, and it sucked that he fell off? KRS-One, man. I was just thinking about KRS-One, bro.
Yeah. Man, I used to bang out the fucking Death Squad.
Kid
Heavy.
Frost. Yeah.
But see, that's what I'm saying. That's when Redman, if you look at his solo career, he got a lot of fucking albums. But some of them are playful as fuck. But I think the best, I don't know, it's kind of hard. But I'm gonna say my favorite Redman album is Muddy Waters.
I'll give you that. Yeah. I can see where you're coming with.
Shit, he was the reason why we
Man.
started goddamn smoking. Yeah, I mean.
Cypress Hill. Oh my God. Gucci.
Shit,
I can't believe you
that was
forgot.
a good one
I
too.
used to. I had every single album of Cypress Hill till the last two albums. I had almost every single album to the last two.
Hey, look, I don't like Dub C, right? But Dub C on that one, I think they got a Christmas song or something. When he do that fucking crit walk across the goddamn screen, that shit is the illest shit ever. Yeah,
I don't think anybody could beat him with the crip walk, bro.
that crit walk is mean as shit, yo. OT Genesis ain't got shit on goddamn Dub C and the crit walk.
I'm about to say one that I listened to for a little bit, but then I couldn't get like
Damn, Naughty by Nature.
like Blackson says, like Michael Blackson says, I can't get jiggy with this. Insane Clown Posse, yo. I couldn't.
All right, here you go. Here you go, Henry. Chilltown trying to get me. All right, you got Naughty by Nature. I hit you. You hit me with a Naughty by Nature. I hit you with Black Moon.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Duck down.
Oh Lord. But Black Moon didn't last, bro. And Naughty by Nature did.
Helter Skelter.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, there's a lot of sleepers out there. A lot of people forget, and a lot of people don't talk about the deserved credit. A lot of groups, a lot of solo rappers, you know, the deserve credit, but they don't get it. You know, just like now, you know, for a while, Kendrick Lamar died off, you know, and then he came back, you know, started popping again. It's like Lupe Fiasco. What happened to that kid? You know what I mean?
He fell off. He only had the two albums, and he fell off.
Here, I'm gonna give y'all one guy that nobody has talked about yet, and this is a solo rapper. The Fugees is another one, but that's more Caribbean. To me, that's more of it.
Smith and Wesson, yeah.
But
one
rapper that I think that unfortunately he got screwed over by Diddy, and that's Shine. Shine with a
Shine only had the first album was dope. I remember having the album before it came out because you know how what is it called? It's self-entitled. The Shine album was it was self-titled Shine. But if you had the tape before, it was called The Truth, and he changed it because him and Siegel came out around the same time. And Siegel had his album as The Truth.
True. I remember.
Camp Low. Fuck. That's my shit. Lucini.
But I think Shine
sparkling. Bubbly. Oh wow.
You think if Shine didn't take the rap, he wouldn't have popped even more? You think he would have died out like another?
No, he would have popped off. I'm just talking about with the situation that happened. Like the first album was fire. The second album was like, eh.
True. I'll give you that, but man, I don't know. I think G-Dep. Oh Lord, another one. Black Rob.
Talib, yeah, most definitely Talib. Talib album was crazy with High Tech.
Yeah, he was. Q-Tip.
No, I never heard of Lil D.
No, I never heard of Lil D either. But that's the thing. There's a lot of local or a lot of East Coast, West Coast rappers that fly under the radar that are probably fire that nobody knows. Like I used to know a lot of them. I used to be big in like underground, you know, hip hop and all that stuff. And that's where Papoose came from. Papoose came from the underground, you know?
Yeah. No, Gucci, I did say De La Soul.
De La Soul, yeah. That was popped up there, bro. Oh, Lord. Listen, I'm not even going to advertise it. Oh, Lord. God, this house, you tripping, bro. I'm not even going to give that in. Lucci, oh, yeah.
Pissed. I used to have a house
Huh?
blaring, getting ready. I used to have the house blaring, chandelier shaking this shit, listening to fucking Camp Blow. She be like, "You don't turn that shit down."
Man, who else? Man, there was so many, bro. There was so many, yo.
Do or Die. What's that joint? Do you want to ride in the backseat? I'm a caddy. That
Yeah.
group.
Do you wanna run?
I
Yeah, that
one
was a lit.
this one duel, but they never put an album together that everybody wanted them to do that shit. Nas and AZ.
You're right, bruh. You're right. Yo, what happened? I wonder what happened to it, bro.
They did the Firm
A
album,
lot of
but everybody wanted they just wanted AZ and Nas to do a joint album together as a group.
damn, man. That's what I was thinking of.
Cause they killed that. Remember that Sprite commercial they did on the steps?
Yeah.
Shit, Snoop Dogg had the same Nas commercial and Tupac.
Yeah, man, bro. It just makes me think. I'm looking at. I'm trying to figure out another one. Oh, so many, bro. Even like now, but that's what I'm saying. This is the thing that I don't like about now. There is no creativity now, and there is no. It's a lot of laziness going around. There's so many young something. I wouldn't be surprised if there's somebody actually called young something. You know what I mean? There's so many that. There's so many. What is the other one that they use? Little whatever. Usually, has been around for a while. But that whole young, what was it? Is young Ace, young K, young B, young C, bruh. What is the other one, bro? I'm thinking about the other one.
I mean, we can't. You talking about the names, like saying using
like
Little and Young and all?
Yeah, like I think Young took over that the whole putting Young in front of whatever. They put it that it's overplayed more than Little.
But I'm saying we really can't hate on that. If you think about it, think about all the people that was MC.
True, you're right on that. But I think that even the young, like this whole generation killed it with a young. How many rappers now are called young something more than MCs? Anybody putting MC in it, bro?
Man, I'd rather them put themselves Young and Little than to put some old some old weak ass shit in front of their name. Cause that eventually that's gonna come when somebody you gonna be listening and they be like, "What's that dude called?" You be like, "What the fuck?"
MC Light, yeah, that was she was dope. You're 42, Perm? Damn, I did not know you're 42, Perm. Damn, bro. I ain't gonna lie, no homo, but you don't know Corrupt was another dope rapper, yo.
Yeah, I said the Dog Pound.
Yeah, the Dog Pound. He did say the Dog Pound. Dog Pound was another. What was what was the one with Dub C, Mac 10, and Ice Cube? West Coast Connection. That was when they did their little group. He's like, dang, Perm is older than me. Shoot. Dang. Ed OG, yeah. Oh Lord, yo, chill time. You going back, bro? For real. Master Ace, but that's more like, if I'm not wrong, that's more 80s. Yeah, West Side Connection. There you go, West Side Connection. Yo, I was going pause, but I was going hard on that CD. I don't know what it was. Them three, they did good. Let's be honest, their chemistry was dope. Per my little bro. How old are you, Gucci? Like what? 43? Oh Lord. Y'all think do we lose 50 fish? Yeah. Oh no, he put himself on mute. Who else can y'all think about? I mean, we can't go underground because there was so many underground rappers that didn't make it. I think only Saigon and Papoose really made it out of there. Well, Saigon kinda. Well, Papoose made it a little bit more. What happened to Saigon, yo? Oh Lord. EW37?
No. Oh damn, I had it on mute. Me and E1 the same age. I'm 37.
Yeah, I'm turning 31. I mean, I'm turning 37 in September. Yo, how time flies for real, bro. He's like, I probably am. Hey, you little troll. I'm Gucci here, troll for real, bro.
Hey, I got a question. Do you listen to Wiz Khalifa?
I ain't gonna lie, I did at first until he made Black and Yellow. I'm a Ravens fan, so when he made Black and Yellow, I guess it's because of that. I kind of like, veered away. But he does. I ain't gonna lie, he does have a little bit of hits, but to me, it's more commercial hits than actual like hits.
The only reason I'm asking that, like, even the chat should chime in, like, all right, with Wiz, do you like Wiz albums, or you think that Wiz is better when he's on somebody else's song? Did he kill it when he feature, or does he kill it when he has his album?
Sorry, in my opinion, he's better as a feature. Hold on a second.
I mean, that's how I feel. He kills features.
Yep, I agree. To me,
and he kills his mixtapes are better than his albums.
I agree. He wasn't.
So it's not just me. All right, everybody. Okay.
I think everybody likes him too because he's like the new age Snoop Dogg to me. Sorry.
No, see, but Snoop co-signed that though. That he's the reincarnation.
Man, 65 years old, bro. Are they related though? Or he just
Nah,
right? I mean, they kind of look alike. I ain't gonna lie.
He said the biggest bust is Cannabis. Cannabis was fire when he first came out.
True.
But that's the most really what I'm listening to now. I mean, as far as like now, I listen to Wiz and Currency, and I listen to Griselda.
You just turned 48? Jeez, who did? Wait. You did? I'm Gucci. You turned 48?
Man, Gucci trolling, man.
I think so too, yo.
Because if you look up, he's 65.
Provecho, bro. Yeah, I forgot he's in the West Coast, so he has dinner time over there.
Shit, are you there too?
To what you said earlier, like living here in a DMV area. And for those who don't know, because I literally, bro, I've gotten a lot of people like, why are you talking about like the license plates? I'm like, no, DMV means the DC, Maryland. I mean, yeah, the DC, Maryland, Virginia metropolitan area. And they're like, oh, that's what it means, y'all. Well, the DMV area here, man, I used to get trolled big time because I liked a lot more West Coast than East Coast rappers.
But
It's not that I
but
didn't listen, but
the DMV is Southern Maryland,
yeah.
DC, and VA.
Yep, not Baltimore, y'all. I got that confirmed big time. I was trying to justify it just because, I'm from the DMV and my favorite team is the Ravens. But then I had to give up and I was like, I'm messing. Okay, I understand. I know it's wherever the Metro. Technically, yeah, it's basically wherever the Metro finishes. And that's it.
Then Chilltown said, "Run the jewels."
Who?
Run the jewels.
Run the Jewels? Who's that?
That's another rap group.
Jeez, bro. There was so many that if you bring up the songs, I'll be like, oh, yeah. But the thing is, okay, so back in the day.
I know who he talking about. I just can't remember the dude's name. Killer Mike. That's who's in Run the Jewels.
Killer Mike. Yo, what was that other guy's name? Oh my God. Yo, they used to call me him because my hair was sometimes, especially when I would take out my braids back in the days, they say that I used to Bone Crusher, bro. You remember Bone Crusher?
Yeah. All right.
They used to call me Bone Crusher because my fro. What's up?
Nah, I feel you. Back when I had braids, I used to love to get the fish bones and you take them shits out. But
you just said not for real. I was born in 1971, bro. That's what he said, bro.
I don't believe that shit. I don't believe it. It was a Bone Thug. It was a question. Bone Thugs and all right. I had a conversation with somebody about who was the most popular group. Was it Bone Thugs or the Migos? Saying that the Migos is killing Bone Thugs, and my rebuttal was they copied fucking Bone Thug style, and I was like, Bone Thugs, I felt like I outsold them. It like back then, million records was different than selling them now. If you sell over 500,000 records with 500,000 streams, you know what I'm saying? It's a big deal.
Facts.
People forget how big Bone Thug was. Not their first album, but their second album with Crossroads.
This is the thing. Nowadays, people gotta understand that nowadays, oh shoot, it's my niece's birthday today. I don't even know. Nowadays, they only go for that single that's gonna pop. Back then, they had to do a whole album basically in order for them to get the money that they needed to, or to get the publicity that they needed to for the brands to push them. They needed to do a whole album. Now all they have to do is put a song and put it on iTunes or put it on Spotify, and they're set. But back in the days, to me, I think I agree with you, bro. I'm sorry, but Migos, they copied off of. Put it this way, to me, Migos are a AAA Bone Thugs and Harmony, not even a UA, bro. Sorry, they're not a UA because they didn't do good, bro. Like their mumble rap, but their mumble rap, there's some of them songs you don't even understand what they're saying.
But look,
and at least with Bone Thugs.
Go ahead. You said at least with Bone Thugs. I want to hear the part.
At least with Bone Thugs, I could actually understand what they're saying, bro. I mean, it probably took me a blunt or two to understand them, but I still understood them. But you know what I mean? But
I had to argue with him, or like I had to break down Migos, and I was like, the best one out of the group is Offset, and he was like, nah, he was like, is Quavo, and I was like, Quavo is just like Jadakiss of the group. He the face of it.
I'm sorry, when people started doing that, and when Amigos said they lost more, yo, Mr. Feli, what's popping, bro? Man, you missed it earlier. We were talking about the Felis. Hopefully, you got them Biggie Felis, bro.
He he said he pissed he missed him.
Oh, he did? Damn, bro. I sent you the link.
I think they're gonna restock. I think they're gonna restock them.
You think, bro? If they do, I might have to go for only $90, bro. And they, to what I heard, from some of the Fila guys who, I guess, I don't know, you know, some people get early pay or whatever. And there's some way, somehow, somebody gets an early pay. And the one dude that does all the times, he said the suede on them are fire, bro. And a khaki pair. But anyways, man, when I lost respect to Migos, and I can't listen to Migos when they said that, bro. And you know, and I will say, yo, what's popping, Daniel Blake? I will say I am biased because to me, Bone Thugs is my favorite group of all time. You know what I mean?
I just look at Bone Thugs. Bone Thugs is the only group that held their own with Biggie and Pac.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And if I'm not wrong, it's right in between the whole beef.
Yep.
Between East Coast and West Coast. And these dudes, guys from Cleveland, Ohio, y'all. Okay? From Cleveland, Ohio. No, not Columbus, Ohio, I think, if I'm not wrong. Wherever, somewhere in Ohio. These Ohio boys came in here and had two big massive hits with the two biggest rappers of the 90s, bro. And to some people of all times. You know?
Yeah.
And y'all gotta understand how legend that is. You know what I mean? While they're beefing, bro. You know, and I will never see. I think Migos are too chicken, man. To be honest with you, Cardi B has more balls than all three of them, bro. How many are there? Is it three?
That's why but that's why I was getting at got the sauce about Griselda. They the last of that they the last of the caliber breed that people have listened to, and they relevant today.
Oh Lord, I'm going.
I mean, it helps when you got Eminem and Jay-Z backing.
True, but they were beefing for a bit, weren't they?
No, I'm talking about Griselda, the group.
But one day beefing too, Eminem and Jay-Z for a little bit.
Nah, Nas and Jay-Z was beefing at. I mean, Nas and Eminem was beefing at one point.
Okay, man. Yeah, there was so many little beefs that there were even some beefs that only last like a week or two, and then it was over. But the one that the other than the Pac and Biggie beef, I think the biggest other beef was Ja Rule versus 50. No, Jay-Z and Nas, and then Ja Rule and 50.
You forget about
they're still beefing now, bro. Ja Rule and 50 are still beefing now. That's what I'm saying.
E1 just took it out of my mouth. I'm about to say the Sigel and the Jadakiss beef.
That was crazy though. That was scary, bro. I thought they were literally gonna kill each other. Nah, that was the most dangerous one I could say.
Man, damn, Chilltown. Gangstar. We forgot about that. And MOP.
Oh my god, bro. There's too many, bro. I'm telling you, bro. We could make a whole entire like novel, like freaking one of those big old books, dictionaries, whatever. Yo,
my bad. I know we supposed to be like the show based on talking about kicks too, but like you see,
it is. So we are talking about kicks because a lot of these people that we're talking about have made a lot of kicks famous, bro. Let's be honest, but
you see when you talk about rap. When you talk about rap, the chat get jumping though, because everybody got a strong thing.
Well, that's the thing. We wouldn't. Let's be honest. We wouldn't. Listen. Don't get me wrong. The only athlete. There are certain athletes in that did. You know, we wanted to rock sneakers because of the athletes, but there was. I'll be honest with you. After 2000. And this we're talking before MJ came back to do his play with the Wizards. We never, you know, I'm from the DMV, you know, we were kind of proud of having MJ there. But let's be honest, people don't remember MJ with the Wizards, you know.
Hold
But
up.
anyways, what happened?
Nah, Mr. Fila, I saw about what did it say? What did it say? Ja Rule and 50 was the biggest beef ever. That shit is not bigger than Jay-Z and Nas.
Well, it's not okay. It's not the best beef, but it's the longest lasting beef.
Yeah,
you could say that because they're still beefing to this day. You know what I mean? So
and
that's what I'm saying. So I guess if you go that way with it, because it's still lasting to this day, we're talking about almost 2 decades of a beef. Then yeah, that is the biggest beef. But the biggest beef in hip hop history will always be Biggie and Tupac. Then to me, Jay-Z, and then the Ja Rule and 50, in my opinion. Don't give me Beanie Sigel and Jadakiss was a scary one, bro. Because I really thought they were going to kill each other.
yo, Gucci, you is tripping, yo. Did you just fucking say the food snitching?
I blacked out what he did. Shaq went platinum. I remember that. But that was all commercial, bro.
Yo, Shaq first album was fire, you know. Shaq first album was fire.
I ain't gonna lie, it was. They beefing now? Where? Jason Nas. Wait.
Actually,
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Jay didn't sign Nas. L.A. Reid signed Nas to Def Jam.
Yeah. Yeah, that's before L.A. Reid left, didn't he? Like,
lay off the mids. Hey, look, got the sauce. I don't look like fucking Lloyd Banks, y'all. Fuck out of here.
To me, Lloyd Banks is the best out of the G Unit crew, in my opinion.
I remember when
50 Cent was
I remember when J Hood got at goddamn at Lloyd Banks. When he said you got big dome, carry big chrome, looking like you got Down syndrome.
Yo, no joke. Pause, but that man really has some massive lips, bro. That man, like, he looked like a cartoon character. No offense.
You know where he originally from though?
Where?
Nah, like Lloyd Banks is originally from Baltimore, and he moved to Queens.
Oh yeah, you're right. I remember. You're right. You're right. I remember my homeboy's cousin used to smash him.
Yeah, well, man.
Female.
Got this sauce. Yo. He was a straight ass, yo.
He's just a troll. He loves it, bro. He's like another Ron's alter ego, bro.
Nah, cause like that shit started a long time ago, and then like off of YouTube, motherfuckers try to compare me to goddamn Styles P. I don't look like fucking Styles P or fucking Lloyd Banks.
Styles P, yo, oh Lord. Man, y'all got Killer Cam bringing back The Rock. Slimmer Jam, oh Lord. And yo, did you see that video with Cameron freaking double dutching in his living room?
Yeah, I seen that shit. Cam.
I was like, no, he didn't, bro. Quarantine got some of these dudes doing the craziest things, bro. Don't get me wrong. I think I can't say that. When I was young in elementary school, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of dabbled because you know the chicks were doing it, and I wanted to be around the girls. You feel me? I was like, I was a little perv, and I would sometimes try to act like, oh man, I tripped, and I would like go towards them and grab them. You know, I was a little perv. Oh Lord, Fab, Joe Budden, and Paul King was Triangle Office again. Chill Town, I guess that's Chill Town answered you, bro.
Yeah, I
They were
seen the
called
triangle.
Triangle Offense. Yeah. What the heck kind of group name is that, bro? No offense. That's why they didn't make it.
Nah,
Let's be honest.
triangle offense, the Bulls offense. Like
Oh, okay. But what was the group name? We're trying to find out the group name, Chilltown.
the group name was Triangle Offense
Oh, still though, bro. As a rap group though? Well, I mean, we do have some crazy names out there, I ain't gonna lie.
because they were trying to say
G
like Joy.
like Fab. Would you say G-Fish look like Fab? Damn, bro,
Yeah,
you Fab, Lloyd Banks, and freaking Style P, bro. What the heck?
I thought you was it.
Hey, bro, you look famous, bro. Just put it down. We'll be like, yeah, look famous. Oh, man. Yo, the chat be making me laugh, bro. No, but when it comes to hip hop, it's so hard, bro, to put like a top 10, top 5, top 20. Because I could give you a top 3 straight up, with no problem. But when it comes to start going down, there was so many dope rappers, even if they were one hit wonders. Like, even was it Commit in there? Commit in there. I mean, let's be honest, that dude was popping like crazy, you know, for a while. Till this day, you still hear some of his music. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I don't know. Street Fitty, fam. What the heck is that, bro? I don't know what that is. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what that is. Like I said, y'all could probably give me a song, one of their songs, and I'll listen to them like, oh, okay, now I know who you're talking to. DJ Envy. A lot of people know DJ Envy. He did have some of the illest mixtapes. You're right. DJ Envy did have some of the illest mixtapes, right? Bruh, yeah. Have I seen what? Hold on. What? Why isn't that popping up? Something going on. Y'all seen the Medellin video of Campfire? Nah. Maybe man. No, I don't remember, bro. If you're gonna bring videos up, bro, oh Lord, yo. I don't know, man. But that's the thing. We going back to a little what G-Fish is, why we went into music. Like hip hop and rap had a lot to do with sneakers, and that's why we can talk about it and bring it in. Like, come on, we'll be honest. Come on, Air Force One, my Adidas. Come on, there was so many songs out there. People, famous rappers have made of sneakers, y'all. So, people have brought up Timberlands, New Tims. It's, let's be honest, in all honesty, without hip hop, sneakers wouldn't be as big as they are. Let's be honest, and we can. I'll give it, to Willie. Shout outs to Willie. Let's be honest, Willie. Ultra Boost or anything Boost wouldn't have been popping if it wasn't for Kanye, and he's part of hip hop. Hip hop and right here. EW said it more as clear as it can be. Hip hop and fashion go hand in hand, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm reading the chat too.
Me too. It's so entertaining with this. I wish they could come in here, bro. But a lot of people don't want to get in here, bro. We gotta get water sauce one day, and I mean water sauce. Got this. I said water sauce.
No, it's what the sauce. No. This is what the sauce. If I'm Lloyd Banks, he what the sauce.
All right, what the sauce?
Fuck that.
It's what the sauce. Sounds like a sneaker, yo. Hey, there goes your collab. You got this sauce. It's called what the sauce? Oh no, it's gonna be yellow, white, and red, and a little bit of brown.
Got the sauce favorite rapper is Skilo.
Skilo?
No, Skilo.
Skilo. Who's that?
I wish I was a bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl that
Damn. Bro, EW, you listen. Anytime y'all want to do something like this, and we all get on here, I don't mind, bro. As long as we leave that other stupid drama crap that's going on, this is what I love doing. I love talking about sneakers and stuff like this, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Sauce is a savage. He was like, that song was lit.
I mean, it was a song that's catchy, bro. But it was, I don't think I could jam to it like that.
My girls keep passing me by. Her boyfriend's like 6'9".
Yeah.
They say, my. I wish I was a little bit taller, y'all.
That song was lit.
Yeah, Digital Underground.
Underground was another one, yo. What was the dude with the big nose? With the fake nose? The one that did the Humpty Dump? What was his name, though?
Damn, I can't remember his fucking name. It's
he was a leader of Digital Underground.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't remember his name.
He was hilarious, bro.
But he was making all their beats too.
Yeah, he was. And that's what. If y'all want to go see some of their older stuff, you have to see Tupac in the background. Y'all see Tupac different if y'all never knew about that. Y'all be like, hold up, that's him?
Shock G.
There you go. That's your new name. Got this stuff. You gotta change it, yo.
What the sauce? What?
Because every time that he says something, when he's trolling, it's like, what did he just say? No way. Oh,
I can't even all the time. The fuck? That's your homeboy.
Oh no. Oh man. Oh man, oh Lord.
I'm not repeating that shit that Got the Sauce just said. You can have that.
I'm not either, bro. He could definitely be on him, yo.
You can have that one.
Oh Lord, a bag of soy sauce. I'm gonna you a trip, bro. What the sauce is your new name?
Hey, Got the Sauce ain't gonna let me live with that shit. He gonna be in another chat getting at me.
He is, bro. Listen, Got the Sauce has a memory bank that's ridiculous, bro.
He's like, what the fuck you saying? You said I sound like you said I like Skilo. All right, bitch, I got you. I got you, bitch.
Oh Lord. Here we go. Man, y'all make me laugh. Damn, man. You know what? Let me do it. Hold on, y'all. Let me do something real quick. I gotta. Yeah. Oh Lord. But yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I think that's the dopest thing about hip hop is that so many different avenues to it. Like you could either be some people could be called a hardcore into hardcore rap. There is hardcore rap. You go into underground rap. You can go into club rap. You can go into there's so many different styles that you're gonna be drawn in some way somehow. It's the same thing with sneakers. There's so many different styles of sneakers, so many different sneakers out there that you could be drawn into. You know what I mean? It just sucks you in. You know what I mean? Like, bruh, Izzy Fizzle is what the Fizzle be. Oh, hold on. Who's Shock G? Who the heck is Shock G, bro?
Shark G is Humpty Hump.
That was his name?
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
You don't remember Shark G, the one that put the satin on your panties?
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. I couldn't remember his name. All I can remember is, that he was part of, basically the leader. After that, man, kind of sucks that they died off. You know what I mean?
But back to the Biggie part, the felines. I was gonna make a video, like, man, them dunks, man.
I understand, but bro, the thing is, okay. Yeah, it's true though, man. There's so much coming out, and that was my problem. Like, I really want the 13s, but right now, since I'm waiting for something to go through, because for some reason Foot Locker refunded me a whole bunch of money, and I don't want them to, out of nowhere, because I don't want it out of nowhere that I go overdrafting for some dumb reason. You feel me?
Yeah.
So and so I'm just like, yo, please take it out, everything by the time the 13s release, because I had on the card and everything ready. All I had to do is just press OK on for my payment to go through, and I did it 3 times, bro, because a lot of people didn't catch on how to get the link, and then it sold out obviously really quick.
Yeah, that was my. Hold up. Yeah, Slick Rick, that was my shit, and the artist story.
Yo, let's even talk about somebody, the human beatbox. Freaking Dougie Fresh, bro.
Yeah.
Another one. That man he rhymed and beatbox at the same time, bro. Oh my goodness. I'm Gucci, you tripping, bro. I'm not even gonna repeat that, bro. He was tripping, bro.
Yeah, Bismarck E, another one.
Another one, bro. Y'all bringing some. That's what I'm saying. There was so much, bro. It's just like with sneakers. They're like going back to the whole sneaker thing. Just there's so many number Jordans, so many retros that are just lit, and that's the thing. What I'm talking about with the Boost stuff. Where I was trying. I know I be hating sometimes on Yeezy, but to me, I don't see the Yeezy being a classic like that.
No, I'm hating on Chicktown. I'm hating on Chicktown because he got the fucking flints. That goddamn shock jaw was some bullshit.
G-Fish, I wish I would, bro. And the thing is, I wish I would have got the link faster like that, because by the time I got the link and I shared it with a couple of people, they already hit me up. Yo, the same people hit me up. It's already sold out. So I was like, there's no point in me sharing the link anymore.
I caught the link on time, but it wasn't going
through for you?
It was taking me to the sneakers, not on the app, but like PC, but it was still sneakers. But no, it was in Spanish. It wasn't.
Where did you get the link from though?
Soul Link.
You got it from Soul. I went through Soul Link and I basically hit. I just didn't pay for it.
No, I know you had to go through the desktop only, But I'm talking about when they link.
Mine's went through my. It didn't go through my iPhone, right? It went through my freaking Android, my Samsung. It didn't go through here. I'll tell you that, but it went through my Samsung.
Shit,
for some reason, it went through my.
Why you bullshitting? The desktop actually becoming better to get the sneakers versus doing it through the damn app.
No, I'm saying I only had them two. I didn't have my freaking laptop was dead, bro. So I couldn't do it through there. And I was on my phone real quick, and when shout out to Jules, because when she said they dropped. I was like, hold up, and then I went to check out all my people. Then I checked other links. I hit other links, and the only ones that went through was the SoulLink. The SoulLink had 4 links, bro. 4 different links.
Yeah. And that shit will pull up, and it won't even be like the currency. It won't be like the United States currency.
Well, see, the thing is, when I saw the SoulLink put it, I was literally within the 2 seconds that they posted it. So I did good. J23. Yeah. Yeah, I know, but a lot of people did hit though. I won't lie. I think that I know a lot of people were talking about that. I think it's gonna be. I think they're gonna be. There's a lot of them. Let's just say that they're gonna be a GGR, like a big G. Excuse me. I don't think they're gonna be like Space Jam or Concord or Bread 11's numbers, but they're up there.
They're gonna restock like crazy. Like
heck yeah! Look at those freaking. What are they called? The Game Royals, the Royal Codes. Them things are restocked 8 times, bro.
But you know why they don't? But like, as our kind of our fault. Like Nike said they was going to do that 3 years ago when they said changes was coming. So basically, they're gonna fake sell out everything to get you.
Yeah,
I gotta get them.
Yeah. But this is the thing. I think the Flints are gonna start becoming more of like the Higa games soon. I think that they're gonna notice that how many people want the Flints now, because how quick that drop went. And it's crazy because the Flints weren't even shown in that documentary. You know what I mean?
But that's because the documentary Nike dropped the ball. They should have matched up all the sneakers that was a part of the movie, like even Pippen and Rodman, and they should have just quick strike all of them, everything that you seen that night. They should have quick striked it. And one thing about the documentary that they didn't put in, they didn't put the battle between Penny and Mike, and they could have had dropped that Penny. They could have dropped that Penny.
Yeah, it was the Penny 2s, the Penny 1s, the Penny 1s, and the 11s, the Concords. But the thing is, they just dropped the Concord, so they could have done the Concords because they probably have some in the back. Because I know that there had to be some, Concords somewhere around in their factories. Because that's how they be doing some restocks out of nowhere.
They should have did it. They should have did it. You know how during the finals, they had dropped the specialized finals LeBron's because he had them on. Or in the All-Star game, whatever shoe that LeBron had on, it went to the Nike app immediately. That's how they should have did it, and it would have kept people were going to be engaged with the documentary regardless. But that would have put the sprinkles and the cherry on top.
The Pippen fives were weird. Yeah, I agree with you, but that's the thing, they weren't going to because unfortunately they made it. The documentary is supposed to be, even though it was mainly around Mike, technically it was basically about the Bulls. But in all honesty, Mike was the Bulls. Let's be honest,
But no, that's what I'm saying. It'd be dope if you'd have dropped all of them. I'm talking about Converse is under Nike, So they should have dropped both of the Rodmans, the Nike Rodmans, and when you seen him in '98 and he had the Converse Rodmans,
Converse.
they should have dropped them.
They own Converse too. Nike owns Converse too, so they could do it. Yo, can you imagine if they did the Nike Converse, the Nike and the Converse Rodmans in a pack? Do you think people would buy them?
If they did the Rodman, both of the Rodmans in the pack.
Yeah, the Converse and the. I think they would sell. They did it now. While this is like, they start developing now. They hit the factories. They listen, y'all. Let's do this right now because right now Rodman is popping. Pippen, obviously Pippen's always popping. I think Pippen has always been up there. I don't think he's not like well mentioned like Penny and them, but he's up there. You know what I mean? He's in that group with like Barkley and all of them.
But you mean to tell me, like, check this out? Rodman had 3 Nikes. You know what I'm saying? He had the Darwins, he had the Indestructs, and then he had the Worms with the zipper on the side. If they would have dropped them shits during the documentary, and Nike is re-releasing the Air Up Tempos later on this year. The OG, the black and white. So it ain't like Nike didn't have them.
Yeah. Well, you know what? If they need a retro, and I know he's all about his money. And they'll tell him, listen, we'll give you 2% of all the sales. You know what I mean? He'll take it, especially now. Rodman.
But they ain't even just Nike.
Put his number, like the original shoe had. If they made it like true OG.
But that's what I'm saying. Like Nike dropped the ball. Like it ain't even just Nike too. Like Ewing too. Anytime a player that was in that documentary that had a sneaker in that documentary, it would have been a quick strike Ewing. It would have been a quick strike Barkley. Everybody that had a sneaker in them years out of drop.
Well, Ewing athletics themselves, just even before this documentary, started releasing a lot of the OGs.
Nah, but I'm talking about drop it during that. Think of the hype and the feeling. You be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit come across on Soul Links.
You're right. But that's the thing. A lot of brands didn't think. I don't think a lot of brands didn't think that this was going to pop off the way it did. But the thing is, this went for how many weeks? 5 weeks? Like, this was five for 5 weeks. But the thing is, Ewing, this is the problem I'll tell you about Ewing. Ewing doesn't know they don't have a good PR program. They don't know how to promote so well. Like when I talk to a lot of people, how many collabs, and a lot of people that I talk to that are fans of pun, they're like, no way, I would have copped them. I'm like, right now they only have one pun. The rest of the puns go for over between $350 to $500, depends on the size. And I'm like, right now they just did a restock on the Big L's. They did a tribute sneaker to Big L, and the sneaker's pretty dope. And going same thing with Fila. Fila, they could have done it too there because they showed Grant Hill in the first two. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not only did they show Grant Hill, they could have dropped the Reggie Millers, which was the Air Up Tempos, but his shoe was the Air Up Tempo, but it only had one air bubble on it.
I remember that one. That Nike. See, this is the thing. A lot of people are so stuck on, that people still want that nostalgia sneaker. You know what I mean? Like,
but and the G.
Uh-oh.
Who else was in the series? Was the Nets? Didn't they show the Nets in the series too?
Shout out to Miguel in that house. Who?
The Nets.
What about him?
I'm trying to think. Did they have the Nets? No, they did.
No,
Did
they
they have
didn't. And then again, they showed Jason Kidd, but he wasn't in Nets. When they showed Jason Kidd, I think he was in Phoenix. I think when they were showing him, or something like that.
I'm trying to think.
What did it with the Miguel? What is Feli for 500, please? Oh Lord, this man Miguel trolling over here, yo. Let's don't go to bro. Okay, if you go watch the movie that I was talking about, the ones when they were talking about the ones, the documentary of the ones that released last year. I didn't even know about the documentary. It's on Hulu right now. I'll try to get the name. You know what? Let me see if I can get the name right now because I have it up right now. That documentary even said it right there that Feli was bigger than Nike, Reebok, Adidas, and all of them for a bit. Y'all don't understand how big Feli was back then, yo.
But see,
especially in the early 90s.
Sauce, I thought the same thing too. He said I could have sworn they showed the young Nets team.
Did they? Okay, so it's called the Unbanned. You go watch that. It's called the Legend of the AJ1. Go watch that movie, Miguel, and I'll tell you what Feli is, bro. They said it perfectly there what it is. You know what I mean? It's crazy. If y'all go to Hulu, there's a lot of sneaker stuff right now. Yo, and if anybody, I forgot to say it, on Monday next week at 8 o'clock, if anybody has the Vice channel, they're going to talk about sneakers. And it's going to be, I think everybody should go watch it because it's not about talking about how sneakers and how basically all the, you know, the good and the bad of the sneaker community again. It's going to be a new mini documentary that's coming out on Monday on Vice. That is going to look dope so far. And then, you know, obviously they try to promote to make the promotion, but I saw 2 promotions. The second promotion was dumb because they were trying to promote more the murders behind sneakers, you know. But then there was the other promotion where they were talking about how crazy how many consignment stores there are now because of sneakers.
So what's the next drop?
You don't see consignment stores about freaking video games, or you don't see consignment stores of computers, or you don't see consignment stores as much as high-fat like Gucci or anything like that, you know? I mean, there's a little bit.
What's the next doc? What's the next
documentary
they should do?
That I would like to see?
Yeah.
To me, that I would like to see is literally the documentary of the duel between Penny and Shaq, bro.
I think they already got that.
They do? Where? I haven't seen it.
That's the Magic the 30 for 30 on ESPN.
I haven't seen it. I'm about to look it up. Okay, so if they do have it. Well, see, I wasn't big into documentaries until my 30s, bro. And if that one flew by me, then
I think this came out like I want to say a year ago, 2 years ago. It ain't the doc ain't that old. I think the next doc that we need, just like how the Jordan one is the Kobe one. Kobe by itself.
I'll give it to that. I mean, I don't like Kobe, but I respect him and I respect his game. He was a good player. I ain't gonna lie. And even as a man, he was a good man, you know. But I think he does deserve it. He does deserve. I think the Lakers from that era deserve it. You know what I mean?
All right.
From Kobe.
Yes. So I'm just talking about like shit that would be dope. Like so a Kobe one, or if you did Kobe and Shaq from the beginning all the way up, right? And then an AI documentary will be dope, even though they already got one.
I agree with you.
Now they already got one, but I'm talking about like the ends and
done, like with the Sixers.
Yeah, and then the next one, I would say the Celtics when Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen got there with Paul Pierce, their championship run, and then the Heat the Heat from the decision to LeBron getting to the Heat, that whole run. And then if you take it off of basketball, I think one would be dope. Two would be dope. Even though I don't like this team.
Well, you know how if they do the Heat one, I could say make it like how you know how the Last Dance was basically around Jordan. That one they would have to do around here. In my opinion, around Dwayne Wade. Even though me and Dwayne Wade right now don't see eye to eye, but right now, but like Dwayne Wade, I hate to say he deserves it, bro. I mean, you know,
that I mean, I'm talking about just that, right? And two other dope ones that would be right. Even though I don't like neither one of them teams, but it'd be dope, just like how the Jordan shit was. If you did the Dallas Cowboys, you did the Dallas Cowboy run, and you did the behind the scenes with the Yankees where they run with A-Rod and Derek Jeter, just like the Jordan die.
Yeah. And one day a lot of people probably don't give a crap really too much about because they can't stand the man or they love the man. Once he retires, which I wouldn't be surprised in the next 2 years. So in the next 5 years, I think this documentary should be done, and that's Brady's.
But yeah, that's too soon. I agree with you. I'm talking about retired, like how Jordan is like.
Dang, Roy Jones Jr. That would be a good documentary. Roy Jones Jr. Roy Jones, man. Show all the actresses Jeter gave herpes to. Dang. No.
Shit, you know Derek Jeter smashed Gabrielle Union before before D Wade.
Yeah. But she's a cougar, bro. She's like 5 or 8 years older than D Wade.
But look,
I was never really a fan of Kobe, but can't front. I'm the same with you, Gucci. I was never a fan of Kobe. I couldn't stand him because I was a fan of AI, and he always got in our way.
But you couldn't tell me a Yankees doc wouldn't be dope, or like how Gucci just. I mean, not Gucci. How the song just said that.
Yeah, but even that, there's so much controversy behind that team that'll be dope. Like the whole, I mean, they've done it before, but if they do a more like a revised one, bro, come on, they have issues with the. I mean, well, not issues, but they have times with the mob. You know what I mean? There was times that supposedly the mob was paying off a lot of stuff for them to win bets. Or for them to lose, you know, same thing with the Sox. Red Sox is another one, bro.
And yeah,
there you go.
Like, but look, on top of that, so all right, you sprinkle in what you said, right? Then you sprinkle in the rings, you sprinkle in the steroids, and you sprinkle in that's the time when A-Rod was messing with Madonna. A-Rod was messing with Madonna, and Derek Jeter was messing with all them different actresses all at the same time when they were trying to win the chip.
Facts. Yo, and let's be honest, Carmen Electra, she looked like a toy there, yo. In that documentary. Yo, she looked like damn, bro, like somebody's ragdoll, bro. I felt bad for the chick. I was like, yo, what is wrong with you? Like, she looks that documentary made look so weak. But I understand. Come on, because as big as freaking Rodman is, and as crazy as he looks, you know, I don't know. You know, the dude was. We didn't know what he was gonna do, but everybody said that he was like when people that have met him like in person or have actually passed through that persona of his, like got to the other side of that persona, they do say he's like a gentle giant, bro.
And also, too, the Celtics joint would be crazy. Remember when Paul Pierce got stabbed?
Hey, hold on, bro. Yo, got the sauce. Don't mess with my Scarlett Johansson, bro. I'll shank you, bro. No joke. Shank you Mexican style, bro.
Paul Pierce
Vatos
got
local style. But in, but out style, bro.
they got
Let
stabbed
me
up by
stop. Go ahead, bro.
Benzino. Now I was saying Paul Pierce got stabbed up by Benzino crew all around that same time too.
I remember, bro. I remember that whole drama. That was crazy, yo. But look what happened with Benzino, bro. He tried to come back with that love and hip hop stuff, and he just flopped there too, bro. That man is just no offense to Benzino, bro. I don't know. You probably never watched this live, but bro, you're the flop of hip hop, bro. You know what I mean? Benzino always got himself into stupid crap, bro. Oh, maybe he's still alive, bro. Karen can catch all these babies in her face. Jeez, yo, I shouldn't even have read that, man. Miguel, you're a trip, bro. So many good memories of the Yankees. There are. I will not lie, but I was never a Yankees fan. Y'all be surprised what fan I was about. I mean, I was a fan of freaking the White Sox.
But shit, man, I'm about to hop on. I'm about to go eat this Philly cheese.
No, I'm gonna get out to you. We passed the 2 hour mark. This is another dope live. Thank you, G Fish, for coming in here, bro. Yo, you make the lives no joke. You coming in here, bro, has made the lives just fire, bro. No, but this was a good thing that we talked about. You know, like EW said earlier, hip hop and fashion go hand in hand, bro. So I don't know what we'll talk about on Friday, but we'll figure it out. It's gonna be an open session on Friday again, unless I see something crazy happen in the sneaker community or just in general. I don't want to talk about the COVID stuff because that's just I don't even want to. I'm tired of it, yo. I think everybody is by now.
Well, sure, man. Thanks for having me on, man. Shout out to the chat. I'm going to go eat this grub. All right.
All right, bro. Later, man. All right, y'all. So thank you again for everybody for coming through. And the chat was lit today. We had fun. I'm about to change this from open session to top hip hop of all time, I guess we can say. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. I'm going to have to change the title, but this was lit. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. Again, shout out for G-Fish for coming in. Again, y'all could come in here and we could talk about this stuff. You know what I mean? I don't mind y'all. Well, EW, for real, if you still in here, bro, we can do this, bro. We can bring up as many as we can. I think we can only max out at 6, but still, imagine us 6 talking about this stuff. We could bring back this, and even we can make a one day a live, basically hip hop and sneakers. You know what I mean? But top 5 dead or alive, bro. We could do that next time, bro. We're not gonna start that now, bro. We're gonna next live, bro. Oh yeah, there you go. Thank you, G Fish. I think that's a good top 5 dead or alive. Thank you, G Fish. Didn't think about that, but thank you. But again, y'all, thank you everybody for coming through. Thank you everybody again. If y'all want to help your boy out, the Cash App is in the description below. Anything helps. Trying to get these flints when they come. Like I said today, I'm waiting for some things to get out because for some reason Foot Locker returned a bunch of money and I don't want them to take it out and I'm gonna be, in trouble when that day comes. But again, thank you everybody for coming through. We can even talk about sports and whatever one day, but whatever. Again, thank you everybody for coming through. Don't forget to go check me out on Instagram and Twitter. That's where y'all will get notified if y'all don't get notified on YouTube. And don't forget to hit that like button, comment if you're watching this on a replay. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. You know what I mean? This is going to be happening more. Jeez. All right, yeah, we could talk. You know what? We'll revisit. We'll do part 2 on Friday. Again, thank you everybody for coming through. God bless. Good night. I will see y'all next time. And again, if y'all want to help y'all boy out, Cash App is in the description. And don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Twitter. Same thing as here, Administrator3 for notifications, just in case you don't get notified on YouTube. I'm out. Peace.